I think of you every Sunday. I came to you like a lost orphan. I worked jobs that stank and steamed, signed in with men who were hungover and black-eyed, all of us hemmed in at our stations like cattle. I picked up words in Tagalog and Italian and Romanian, mostly swear words. I read your graffiti. I read every book in your library. I lived in your great Georgian townhouses, those grand and crooked structures, now partitioned into cramped Soviet dwellings. I lay awake at night. I smelled the mold. I listened to the neighbors fight about money until they fell asleep, whether in each other's arms or apart. At first, I lived like I was dead, but gradually I came back to life, began to hold my head up again on the street instead of staring at my shoes. I saw people everywhere, old men who'd hear me speak in my language and stop to shake my hand, told me our nations have suffered together. Young men who'd hear me speak in my language and throw bottles and punches at me told me to fuck off home. Lots of fights. Seemed wherever I turned there was someone squaring up. The two of us looking at each other like dream dates, trading shots, smashing glass, holding on to each other so we wouldn't fall down. I'd walk your streets, watch your people, stole glimpses of conversation. On your streets I felt at large. I dropped acid in your graveyards. I drank like an animal unbound, wasted hours to watch your rivers flow. That river, your entire structure slumps into it. You look like you'll collapse any moment and be carried off into the North Sea, become nothing more than an old legend that generations pass on and forget, a rumor, a whisper, a thing left in the dark. I laced up and fought in your gyms, sparred with brother Slavs, Middle Eastern guys who refused to talk, and natives who wouldn't shut up. It didn't matter where a man was from, what he spoke, or what he believed. All that mattered was getting the shot off before he did. A Tunisian guy tells me to back up my jab. An English guy shows me how to turn the doorknob when I jab. We laugh and hug after the final round. I found a place to scream and snarl and inflict violence, a place where I could dust off and shed light on everything I keep inside. My hands rendered into lobster pincers, the gum shield making my smile grotesque and distorted. I felt like something hatching for myself to be born. I outstayed my welcome. I didn't understand. I thought any man was welcome so long as he did his part. But I brought nothing worthwhile to you. Only my sweat, and one man's sweat is no different from any other's. For every job I left, 10 men replaced me. For each of them, another 10 came in their wake. I think of you now. I think of the day I left you, how you were silent as if in prayer. I think of your mangled motorways, your litter and debris, your dizzy streets, your defaced bus stops, your boarded-up windows, your lonely girls crying in the dark, your violence, your huddled houses, your night sky choked of stars, your churches and mosques all solemn and keeping guard over no one, your men taking orders at 3 a.m, your tired nurses, your babbling taxi drivers, your turbid river, your haunted nightclubs, your falling chill. I called you my city. I thought we were one. My city, my sad city. You were never mine.